Welcome, Capricorn, to your October Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in Astro Dice. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, coming out is... Got the South Node going out with some Leo energy. Going straight into the 12th house. So bringing out that South Node. That South Node is talking about those karmics over here. Habits, patterns, things like that. They could be, kind of sparking up again. Kind of noticing those. This month we're going to use Vesta, the goddess within your sacred spiritual center, and quiet dignity. Okay. Trying to learn from those patterns. Going straight Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So this is really going to encourage you to want to get past these patterns. These things, it could even be something like a relationship change, things like that. Could be noticing patterns going on from the past that you're not digging. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I've already gone through this. I'm not going to allow this to happen anymore. Right? So going into the 12th house is talking about this area of your life that is overwhelming you. Yield to a greater cause of power. Like I said, it could be a power struggle. It could be a partnership that, was close to maybe make it or break it, area of your life. And then all of a sudden it's just like, boom, things started turning for the worse. Things started, could have started getting some deja vu scenarios going on over here. Right? And so those things do happen. So let's see what's going on right now. So yeah, going to the 9 of Cups. So feeling like your wishes. Okay. Yeah. And then you have the Queen of Discs. So definitely knowing that you're holding on to this disc. And it's like, even if you know that this is kind of getting away from you and you're saying, why is this happening? It just feels like it's going to be okay. Your passions will come back together. It's just one of those things. It's almost like from the chaos to the order. But because it's something that keeps coming up in the South Node for you, right, it's where you need to take your power back. Queen of Discs says, I have this, and this is what I'm nurturing, and this is mine, and this is where my happiness is. So if you feel like things are tempting you to go back to something, and you can't figure out, you know what I mean? It's some kind of like, I'm always tempted to do this and that, and I know I'm not supposed to do that, right? So it's like it's happening all over again. Right, because that's what we do. We do things that maybe we don't feel happy about the situation, or it always ends up this way and not that way, or it just starts to blossom and then it's taken away from me. But that's just all a part of our lessons through the South Node. So then we have the Justice, which is the fairness and the truth coming out of this situation, and then having the Ace of Pentacles, which is then for saying no because you have this overall abundance. So it's almost like once you kind of figure out what is going on with that situation, then you can figure out, how to align it through the situation. Sorry, my husband is home and he's really loud. But then you feel like, okay, this is what's overwhelming me, but I can take this power back, right? So the destiny feels like, oh, I'm having a huge breakthrough. So in the very beginning of the month, you will feel like you're having this breakthrough. Even though, it still feels like, oh man, but even though I'm having a breakthrough, I'm still having this kind of, it's kind of like a diversion. Something keeps me trapped over here. I've still got a little bit of confusion going on how I'm going to actually take this power back. How am I actually going to get this going? But by mid-month, it says it's okay because you have the Wheel of Fortune pushing you into this direction. So you will have the creativeness that you need, the inspiration. You will have your higher self. You will have everything that you need coming to you. So if you felt like you didn't have any, creative sources, or my intuition isn't not there, as the eclipse portal starts opening around this time for the solar eclipse, you're going to find clarity starting to break through. And that's when that Leo energy is really going to be busting, right? Because you have that you have that ring of fire power. Now that's fire energy coming through, right? So as that power is coming through, it's empowering people, right? It's encouraging them to do the things that they need to do. Look at your goals. Look at what's going on around you. Make sure that you're getting yourself to where you want to be. There's a huge shift going on. Look at all the things that are going on around you, right? As it's bringing this Wheel of Fortune in. So yes, you're going to feel a little restless. Absolutely. The energy is going to be pretty intense, right? For the new moon. And it's going to, yeah, it is. It's going to make you look deep within your inner feelings, especially because of the South Node, because of the 12th house, because of the new moon, because of the solar eclipse. You got everything going on, and you're going, oh my gosh. And yes, it's going to be very overwhelming, right? And it might even make you feel a little insecure because you might even feel like a glass house, like everybody can see right through me, right? So yeah, you probably are going to have a little glass house effect over here. And this is because of the patterns and the thoughts, and it could just be patterns of thought, right? When it's coming, because I just heard thoughts. So a lot of this could even be not really even behaviors of an action. It could actually just be thought patterns, and all those things that are uncomfortable that are coming up and being offered to you, right? And they're going to kind of confront you, and then you're going to confront them back. But there's also this great time that you can have also in the mid-month, though, guys, for your celebrations, right? And going out and having, happy times with your friends, getting, into your community. Those are going to be good times. You do probably want to get out there with your family or friends and collaborate and do things like that. It'll also help your inner feelings, right? But that could also be a little bit of that glass house effect. Because if you are feeling a little, restless in the emotions area, just be careful of that, right? So at the end of the month, you have the strife, the success, ooh, and the lust card. So it's saying, yeah, well, now I'm getting passionate about the things that I want to do. And this is coming in towards the lunar eclipse on the 29th, just before Halloween. That's saying, well, as this portal is opening, you do have a little strife. You're still going, a little bit of strife going on, but it's leading to better success. Why is it leading to better success? Because all the blocking of all the energy is now coming towards you. So where you can have a complete, right, clarity about what's blocking you. Hey, wait a minute. Now I can cross my T's and dot my I's and get on top of everything and get back to where I'm actually very passionate about what I'm doing and not worrying about those things anymore. Absolutely. So now you're going to feel like you're on direction instead of lack of direction. You're going to feel like, yes, like you actually have gained some wisdom also as you are looking deep within the situation, right? But it's also a beautiful transformation. But we do have a time of transformation during this month. We definitely have Pluto retrogrades over, so the change in transformation on the 10th. So on the 10th is probably when you're feeling, see what I mean? In the mid-month is kind of when you're feeling like the glass house kind of effect. And that's just because, you're transforming. You're going to shed a lot of that karmic energy from the South Node, right? And you're going to shine. Feel more passionate, feel more pleasure, get out there, right? And feel this natural flow that's really going to start running through you in this empowerment and getting all these fresh new ideas. So your curiosity is really going to be booming as well, and probably communication as well. So especially with the Page of Swords, right? Definitely with the Page of Swords. So that way you're not going to feel like you're going to hold back much anymore. Okay. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.